You can smoke weed whilst fucking a hooker in front of a cop. How dare Holland not be called the land of the free? Do you honestly think you're competing with Holland?
I get it. What's going on, YouTube Gen Nation? How you doing? ScytheX here with another video, another reaction. We are going back to Jim Jefferies. It's been a few weeks since I did a Jim Jefferies. I think the last one I did was an MD sufferer going to see a prostitute, something like that. Very funny. This time we're going to do Freedumb. This was a request, and I'll do whatever you guys recommend. If it's any type of stand-up, I don't even need to know the person. If you think it's funny and I need to do it, let me know in the comments. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. This is going to be Freedumb. I apologize in advance. The video is going to have a copyright thing over it. It's YouTube stuff. I don't want to get into it, but without further ado, let's do this. Jim Jefferies.
And then they always say this, and this fucking spins me out. Well, I don't expect an Australian to understand freedom. What are you talking about? You constantly say freedom all the time. Like you're oh, we're so free, we fight for freedom, freedom, freedom. Come to the Freedom Lounge at the airport. Like fucking what?
Freedom Lounge in the
You're
airport.
singing the national anthem at the baseball, and the person holds the note free for a little bit longer than they should until all you Americans fucking come in your pants. For the land of the free. Oh. We're so free.
We're so free.
Freedom this, freedom that, free, free, free. Now, I hate to break it to you because I don't think many of you know this. There are 92 free countries on the planet. Democratic free countries. You are one of them. Every single English-speaking country on earth is free, and most of the countries are also free.
Why do you have to do it like that?
Now, you're very free. Don't get upset. And I love America, I truly do. I live here and I love it. I have nothing against it. And none of the things I'm about to mention affect you, affect me in any way, right? You may not be the freest place on earth. Just a quick example, out of the 92 free countries on the planet, you have the highest rate of incarceration. 1% of your adult population is in prison. That's double that of the country that comes in second, which is South Africa. And if you've ever been to South Africa's fucked.
It's fun.
So you're double that of South Africa. So statistically, in the land of the free, you have the least amount of free people.
What do you guys think about that? I feel like this is gonna blow up in the comments or something. I need to look at the comments to this video because I'm sure there's a whole world of point of views and craziness going on, but interesting take. Let's see.
Now, this is a super simple one, super simple argument. In Holland, you can smoke weed whilst fucking a hooker in front of a cop. How dare Holland not be called the land of the free? Do you honestly
I get
think
it.
you're competing with Holland?
I get it.
In Canada, just last year, they legalized assisted suicide for the sick, which I believe is the biggest freedom of them all. It's your life. No government, no religious group should ever tell you when you get to check out. If you're a pro-life person, good. Do it with your life, not mine. Okay? Now, and also, I don't think they've thought about it. I don't think there's even the most evangelical Christian who's a burn victim, just like hanging on to life support in a hospital, just, I feel so free. And I'm so glad they're doing it in Canada, because if I ever had an assisted suicide, I wanted to be a Canadian doctor. I want some guy rocking up to my house like, okay, you're ready then. So I hear that someone's given up on life, eh?
Sorry.
All right, let me just set up my little death machine here, and I'm gonna put this in your vein, and you're gonna be so sleepy so soon, I tell you what there. In Australia, maybe 20 years ago, maybe 20,
I can't think of assisted suicide in Canada. That's wild.
they legalized prostitution. They thought it would be the downfall of our society, but it really wasn't. It was a great thing. Like in Sydney, where I grew up, the streets always had hookers walking around everywhere. There was needles, and it was a very seedy city in some parts, you know. And then what they did was they legalized prostitution. They moved all the hookers into brothels. And because they moved into brothels, all the girls had to be tested for STDs. And then the guys, they could see the tests as they go in. So it was safer for the men, but it was also safer for the women. Because what they did was they put security in these brothels. So if you showed up like a drunk idiot, they wouldn't let you in. Or if you got a bit aggro, they'd kick you the fuck out. So the girls were safer, the men were safer. Human trafficking was all but eliminated. And tax revenue went up. And the divorce rate dropped by 8%. There is no downside to legalized prostitution. Now, in America, prostitution is illegal unless you film it. How is that possible? How the fuck is that possible? How do you have the biggest porn industry in the world and you still have illegal prostitution? Because it is legal to pay a woman for sex, but your friend Dave has to be in the corner with a camera.
God damn it, Dave. He's got a point. He's making valid points all over the place. No illegal prostitution, but the biggest porn industry. Paid sex. Both are paid sex. You just one is being filmed.
And Dave has to film it. And Dave has to promise to put it on the internet, because if Dave doesn't put it on the internet, then a crime has been committed. And that girl can be 18 years old. And then she can be surrounded by 10 men that she barely knows. And they can all jack off onto her face until she's glazed with cum. And no crime has been committed. But in America, and only in America, she's too young to have a beer. If anyone deserves a beer, in the land of the free, the home of the brave, it's the girl with 10 loads of cum in her face. In fact, if you have 10 loads of cum in your face, you should get free drinks wherever you go. You seem like a fun girl. Or a heavy sleeper.
Or a heavy sleeper. That was funny. That was funny. Well done. Who recommended that? Let me see here. Jim Tatro. Appreciate the recommendation. That was funny. He made a ton of valid points. we claim to be the freest country in the world, and he's showing you exactly why that's false. Because we have way more restrictions than other countries, obviously, and mainly in prostitution, it seems. Um, but that was funny. What did you guys think of this, and what did you think of the reaction? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow us on all the socials going across here. Um, it is September on Twitch, so if you follow us on Twitch, please head over there. You can sub the channel at a discounted price, and all subs. We're trying to reach the goal of 20 subs. If we hit 20 subs, it'll trigger a giveaway so you guys can win a GGEN hoodie, which would be dope. And that'll be that. It's, I think, $3.99 right now. So that is September. That is over on twitch.tv/GGENetwork. And every sub is greatly appreciated because it'll just help us improve the channel on Twitch and YouTube, respectively. So thank you in advance, and that'll do it. Until next time, Gen Nation, we'll see you.